Hi, I'm Alli, and we're with Alli Chuck Adventures. And this weekend's adventure, we're going to be here at Little Manatee River State Park for the next 2 days. Come join us on our journey. If you're new to our channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you can follow us on our journey. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. So we had a late check-in last night. We got in about, I would say, 7 o'clock, 7:30. Well, I guess it wasn't too late, but they were just closing up the gates. And this morning we get up and it's super hot. It is supposed to be 88 degrees today. And it's February. This is Florida, people. So we're going to take Nikki for a little bike ride, and I'm sure we're going to sweat a lot. Alright, so here's our map here. We're going to take our little bike ride, and this is where we are right here at the campground. There's a little trail that we're going to take. It's called the Sand Pine Trail, and it takes you all the way to Oxbow Trail, which is the...
Little Manatee River. Yeah,
it's a scenic, it's called a nature trail. It's a scenic trail for also being able to see the Little Manatee River.
We've made it to part of the where you can see the Little Manatee River.
Yeah, this is the Bobcat
Pavilion. You can actually get a nice little view of the Little Manatee River from here. But wow, is this beautiful right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So peaceful looking.
So it's been so long since we've seen an alligator in the wild here in Florida. And
you would think with all these lakes and rivers that we've been around,
there would be one out there.
Yeah.
I don't see one.
This would be the perfect place to see one from too, because we're up on high ground here.
Yep.
No need to worry. All right, so I guess we're going to load Nikki back up and head on over to that area over there and see what that is. Well, we made it around to this part that we saw from over there.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, we were right, wait a minute. We were right over there a minute ago. So this was...
This is the Oxford Trail. It says it's basically a leisure 15-minute walk around. But
and it like goes through the scrubs.
This is the river here.
Yep.
And it's really pretty here.
Nikki's like, why are we stopped? Look at her, being so patient.
She is. She's waiting.
How are you patient, girl?
Oh, the trails are so much fun on a bike. Oh my gosh. Some of the trail you're going up and down and winding through, and
I'm not sure they're meant for bicycles, but
I don't know, but we did it.
We did it anyway. So Alli wasn't lying. It's 88 degrees, nearly 90 degrees here, and it's February, and we just got through riding like about a mile around a campground loop trail here at the campground. We also did go to the equestrian. Yeah, we wanted to check that out just to see what it's like there. They have about 9 spots there. They're primitive. Yep. And most people just had their tents and horse trailers. Yeah, they actually had like a little horse stalls where you could put your horses there. Yeah. So far, we're loving this campground. Yeah, sites are nice and private. That's what I was going to say. There's a lot of trees and everything between each site, and the sites are good size. Yeah, and it looks like pretty much all of them could pretty much accommodate big rigs, which is nice. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to sit in here, turn the air conditioner back on, because we turned it off so you guys wouldn't hear the air conditioner rumbling, but soak up a little AC and probably have a brewski. Yep. And just chill out for just a minute, and then we are going to hang up some more stuff in the RV this afternoon. We got some new things for the walls. We are? Yeah. Yes. I kind of just wanted to chillax this weekend. No, we got some new things. Does it involve measuring? Probably. I didn't bring the tape measure. No, we've got another sink. All right, we'll see you later. Well, a couple things. You know, after using these new Anderson-style levelers, I probably should have used the mat underneath that came with them, as apparently the soil is soft enough here that the RV just pushed these things right down into the ground. But we are liking these They are like the Anderson style, but they are made by Beachcomber, I believe is the name brand. I'll leave a link down in the description below if you're interested in looking at these. They're about the same price, but I actually seen some reviews on these that some people liked them a little better than the Andersons even. So I thought I'd give them a shot and give them a try. So I actually have to give credit to John Schrag on this. I was telling him how heavy these 50 amp power cords are, and he said, get a laundry basket. It's the poor man's way of coiling these up and being able to handle them without handling all the weight. And I gotta say, for a couple bucks for a laundry basket, it was a pretty good investment. One thing I will say too, though, is you need to poke a couple holes in the bottom of the laundry basket because we had some rain the last time we used it, and it filled up with a little bit of rain. So I poked a couple holes in the bottom so it can drain out. It definitely does save the back and makes it a little easier rolling up and unrolling the cable. I'm just twisting the basket and coiling the cable up in there when I'm done. While Allie was taking a nap, me and Nikki decided we were going to go do some walking and stuff. We saw some turtles, didn't we? We saw a turtle, yeah. And
did you see a turtle?
We did. She wanted to play with it. And we came back and just hung out, sit outside and watched a little TV and enjoyed the breeze, and kind of got tired and said, you know what, we've never even had this trifold sofa out yet. So I thought, let's go in and try it. You know, that way we don't wake up mommy. And it's pretty nice. You know, it's a lot firmer than our other trifold sofa that we had.
So you're definitely going to need a...
I think we're going to get a little, probably at least an inch, you know, or an inch or so memory top, foam topper for it, because it's pretty stiff. Well, we got another final graphic up, and this one definitely involved a little cussing and fussing too. I'm not going to lie. This one was a little more difficult than the camping rules, quite honestly.
Right, and this one required you to take a sticky transfer film that you had to lay over the sheet, stuck to the vinyl lettering, then you had to stick that to the wall, and then you had to use the card to make sure it was really adhered, the lettering, and then you peeled off the transfer film. Well, the letters weren't coming off the transfer film, and I was getting pretty worried that it was going to be ruined. But we finally got it to work.
Yeah, and once we got it started, it was okay.
It's really cute. It's like a perfect little, like I just knew this little nook right here needed something. Not nook, but this little wall right here needed something. And it was a perfect little decal for the kitchen. And I love my coffee. And if I'm going to do anything, I have to have my coffee first. I wanted to find something cute to put over this window and the other one too. It just felt like it was kind of an empty space. And I found these little wooden boxes off of Amazon. I'll put a link down, but it's called Primitives by Kathy. And she makes all these different cute wall decor and tabletop decorations, a lot of different things. But I just found them really, really cute. And so I'll put the link down below for you to find them for yourself because they're super cute. I also found this one too. So this is also Primitives by Kathy.
I like the saying on this one too.
Some see weeds, others see wishes.
That's right.
Also, I wanted something for the door, a cute little wreath, just to add a touch of color. And I found this cute cotton wreath off of Amazon. And we just put a little 3M hook and hung the wreath. And that way I can change it out and it's seasonal. And yeah, I love it. And we found this too. This was actually at Walmart. Got this a couple weeks ago and just love the whole cotton theme.
I wonder why, because you're like from Georgia.
Yeah.
Cotton capital, isn't it?
I don't know.
There's a lot of cotton in
There's
Georgia.
a lot of cotton there, yeah. We have a couple more decals we want to put up.
No!
One over the bed.
No.
One over the bed.
No.
One over the slide out.
No. Really?
Yeah. Actually, there's three. There's three we're going to be putting up over the slide out. Sorry. And we're going to see if our marriage stands the test of time.
Well, the OCD in me thinks that this runs uphill this way a little bit. We measured, and it's off a hair Alli doesn't really think it's noticeable.
I think it's just, to me, it looks like a little bit more, maybe because there's more loops over here. It's fuller over here, so it's going to appear to be a little bit higher, but I mean, if you stare at it for maybe about an hour, maybe you might notice it.
Yeah. But it turned out good, and this one didn't give us all that much trouble.
I was very surprised.
A couple of the loops kind of wanted to come off with the backing paper, but other than that...
Use your finger and push it down.
I was dreading this one because just having to do it and get up here on the bed to try to figure out.
But I love it.
So,
our room is done.
Well, you know, I'm thinking maybe adding some more like frilly stuff like over here and over here maybe eventually. It's kind of like tattoos.
Maybe like a little flower on each side or something.
It's like tattoos. You know, this is the first tattoo. We might add some more tattoos
hearts.
to it.
We could put hearts on either side.
Yeah. On to the next.
Yeah. All right, so this is our last decal.
Last one of the night, and for this trip anyway. We may add more later, but so we did all the measuring on all the others in there. I said, Alli, we had this one last one, and it was my idea to put it here. And I was like, if we put it here, can I eyeball it?
And I said yes.
And she said yes. So I did get to eyeball one, and
it was off by what?
After I tacked it up there, I did do a little measurement from here to here. From here. I was off by 1/8 of an inch.
Which is not bad at all.
I don't know if it's running uphill or downhill right now. I don't know where my tape measure is.
But it looks good to me.
But it's in the bathroom, so I mean, it's going to be hard to stand straight on. Oh no, dude, I am good. Look at that.
That's cute.
Here, let me go up higher so we can get a good perspective of it.
So what are people laughing at when they come into the bathroom?
That should actually say, please turn on the vent and spray the Glade. Okay, so we hadn't really planned to put a TV in the bedroom, or at least I hadn't. I figured since we had the TV out there with the comfortable recliners, you know, to watch TV, that we wouldn't really necessarily need a bedroom TV this time. But the wifey wants a TV in the bedroom, and as they say, happy wife, happy life. So I'm getting ready to mount a little TV here in the bedroom. Problem is when she goes to watch TV in the bed, within 15 minutes she's asleep. That's okay. I'll continue watching TV. So that's going to be the project for today. I'm going to install a little TV bracket here. It's only supposed to be about 1 inch wide, because I don't want it to stick out too far on this wall, because there's not a whole lot of space to walk between here. So the TV being 3 inches and the bracket being 1 inch, it's going to stick out probably about that far. We're going to see how it works. I mean, this is where the hookups are for it. Obviously, you got the power and the cable and the cigarette lighter. So, first off, I'm going to try to determine just where the backer plate is, because it says mount here. It sounds like it gets a little solid right here. Stays solid. I'm trying to see where it stays solid. It feels like it's solid from like right about here to here. So that's probably right about where I'm going to mount it. Well, TV installation is done. One thing I'm probably going to do, right now it's downloading updates for the TV. I had this old coax cable from before. Looks a little weird being white, so I'm going to probably just pick up a short black one and replace that with a black one. But other than that, it is finished. I will say one thing, it's not super imperative that you get that mounting bracket 100% level, because there is some adjustment, you know, and some wiggle room with the brackets on the back, and when you mount it in there. So I'm not quite sure, but the playground is all roped off. So I don't know if it's under construction or if it's something to do with maybe they've closed the playground due to COVID. It's a pretty good sized playground though. They have some nice bathrooms here. This is over heading towards the Oxbow Nature Trail. So the trail to the right takes you to the Oxbow Nature Trail on Pavilions 2 and 3. But Nikki and I are going to head towards the canoe launch and see what it looks like. The Little Manatee River, and you can tell that the current's going pretty quick here. You can see the leaves and debris moving right along. It'd be a nice little paddle to go that way, I'm sure. So this is Pavilion 1. This is a really nice pavilion. Looks like a great place to have like a family reunion or gathering. All screened in. I would say that they do not have canoes and kayaks to rent right now. As you can see, this is where they would normally have them chained down and you could probably rent them, but I'm thinking probably because of COVID they're not doing it maybe. And this is the canoe launch, kayak launch. So this is quite a hike back in here. If you had to bring your kayak all the way back in here, you would definitely need a dolly. It would not be something you'd want to drag this far. So we're wrapping up our stay here at Little Manatee River State Park, and we really enjoyed this park. It's not got a lot of fancy frilly type of things like, you know, like springs and, you know, like when you go to Anastasia Island, you've got the beach. When you go to like Aquilla Springs, you got the cool springs. This was more of a just a kind of a laid back kind of atmosphere of a state park.
Generic state park, yeah.
I mean, the Little Manatee River is kind of cool. And next time, I think we're planning on coming back in April, we're going to bring the kayak, and we're going to definitely do some kayaking on that river. We just really enjoyed the biking along the trails here. We enjoyed the privacy of the campground here. The sites are very, very private. There's a lot of foliage and trees in between each site, so you really feel like you're kind of isolated camping. You know, you don't have your neighbor right on top of you.
And you had really good cell service here too.
We have Sprint, and we had really good service, yeah. We had like 2 to 3 bars of LTE, and it was kind of shocking because when we were driving in and we were going through like more of the populated areas, we were like, oh, we got no signal. We're gonna.
But then once we got into the campground, we had a lot.
Yeah, so it was
Go figure.
Kind of bass backwards on that. But yeah, we enjoyed our time here. We got a lot more done with all of the hanging of our, you know, our little sayings and all of our little vinyl graphics and.
It definitely feels like home now. Aquilla is definitely home now.
Yep. But it's time, unfortunately, that time we got to pack up, and pretty much are packed up, but we're going to have to hook up and hit the road for home.
Got work tomorrow.
And Alli's going to leave me some links to put in the description down below for some of these things that we've placed up in here, and in case you're interested. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.